közel a megoldásokhoz. Még a true endinges szobában is jutottunk.
Mint hogyha valaki az órát bele tudod tolni, akkor...
Most már tudom, hogy a 46. szoba után is van még egy szoba. Mert a kandalló biztos, hogy kinyitható.
Fasza. Akkor ez ennek a alapján most egy Blueprints 2-t is csinálhatnak. Vagy mindig szokták épített a Mansionnek a második részét. Már egy palotában.
Most ő ezt Daybreak megy, nem?
Aha. Menni kéne tovább benne.
Bácsikét megcsináltuk.
Hey there, what'll it be? See ya!
De még nem megyünk tovább, hanem menni kell. És el kell a városban. Egy kis időt. Ide a szokában is kulcsúzni kell.
What have we got?
I understand that you've accepted a request from Fawn. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. I will do my utmost to fulfill all your needs.
That's true.
We're looking to develop an all-natural supplement using Krell Village's high-grade vegetables. But we will need funding from the Kulun Financial Bank to pursue the project, so will you consider backing it? I suppose there is a novelty into a nutritional supplement that's made from mineral-rich vegetables. Using domestic ingredients would build consumer trust, and your company could do a tax write-off for the cost of materials. However, there's one fatal flaw in your proposal. It doesn't take the productive capacity of Krell and other farm towns into account. That's true, I suppose. They may have their hands full making herbal medicine, which is a valuable commodity. Placing the burden of mass production on them will likely cause the quality of the product to drop. The proposal has potential, certainly, but I'm a little hesitant to agree to fund it. The Kulun Financial Bank is frequently approached by startups. They need loans, and we are happy to provide them when they suit our interests. My food and nutritional supplement idea was a winner. Unfortunately, Eastern herbal remedies and remiferias medicines are dominating the market. Getting this plan approved won't be easy. Nem, ez a klotyó. A néni klotyó. Fiú klotyó. Majd vagyok.
Right.
Right.
You're Caroline, right? We saw your request. We're from Archive Solutions. Oh, perfect! I've been waiting for you all. Shall we depart? One sec, there's something I'd like to ask you first. Why us? Huh? I was wondering that too. We're not locals, so I'm not sure if we would be best suited to be your tour guides. Yeah, this is my first time in Langport actually. Oh, I know full well that giving tours isn't your primary area of expertise. But when a local guide told me a skilled Spriggan was in town, I just had to meet you. It's like you popped right out of a novel. I thought it would be much more fun to explore the Eastern Quarter with you all than a regular tour guide. Sure how I feel about you coming to us just cause we sound more fun than the alternatives. Well, what do you want to do, man? I'm sure this ain't the kind of work we usually do. Might be a good way to get familiar with the area though. Gigs sounds simple enough too, and the girls may like having some downtime. Alright, this is different from the request we normally take, but we'll make an exception for you. Wonderful, thank you so much. Today is going to be a lovely day. Yes, now I'll get to tour Langport too. Shall we head to the Eastern Quarter then? Yeah, let's bounce. We'll decide on where to go once we get there. Very well then, I'll leave the tour plan to you.
Time to start working.
Quest in a foreign land started. Caroline is now accompanying the party. So beyond that gate lies the legendary Eastern Quarter, right? It's like the whole townscape is sieged in vermilion. How wonderful! Yeah, the entire street was constructed according to the architectural style of the East. The lights that come from the lanterns and the wooden buildings give this place a warm, cozy ambience. The Eastern Quarter is both gorgeous and welcoming. You're gonna love it! So, where should we go first? Shall we explore the street? Well, we definitely want to hit the shops at some point. But before that, I think we should check out the Eastern Theater. Oh, I never heard of that before. Hehe, she's in for a surprise. It's a place that puts on performances. We saw a show there earlier and it was awesome. My, that sounds delightful. It's right over there. We'll tell you more about it once we're inside.
Not this way.
Oh, wow.
That's Aaron for you.
Oh my, it's awfully crowded in here. Is the performance about to start soon? Or has one just wrapped up? The latter, sadly. If you have some spare time later, I'd recommend coming back and watching one of their shows. They're a real treat. Certainly consider it. So what sort of performances do they put on here? Do they host operas and musicals? Nah, they do Eastern performance art. The shows have singing in them, but the sword dancing is the main draw. Sword dancing? My word. They don't do anything of the sort at the opera house in Oracion. Well, operas mainly just need amazing singers, and Oracion has those in spades. The Eastern Theater requires a little more performative flair that can complement their elaborate narratives and set designs. And one of their dancers delivers the secret spice with finesse, and is all the more popular for it. Right now, this place is the main attraction of the Eastern Quarter. Fascinating. Well, I'd certainly like to meet that popular dancer if I get the chance. That hair dancer was so dreamy. For real, I didn't even realize he was a guy until after the show. If looks could kill, I'd be sitting in the lap of Hades right now. I really hope he's in the next performance. I gotta burn his image into my mind before I head home. So those are the kinds of fancy attracts. Sure like the Aaron, didn't they? Is that the fate that awaits me if I see him on stage? Will I be lusting for him as well? Oh, okay, I think we've seen enough of the Eastern Theater. Wanna check out the main street? I'd love to.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Szívesen. This place is the center of commerce for the Eastern Quarter. They've got everything from inoffensive tourist shops to quaint little stores. What's on your oyster? I won't we go to the stalls. I'm famished. Me too. And in my guidebook, it said the food here was quite delicious. Well, I think our course is set then. Let's see what these policies have to offer.
Hey, friend. Got something you'll like.
What is that?
Why, I'd recommend everything here.
Why are these vegetables soaked in this red stuff? Is this? Well, whatever this dish is, it certainly looks appetizing. Would I miss? This is a traditional Eastern fermented food plate. It's quite the rarity here, so if you're curious, definitely recommend buying some. It's certainly tempting, but I might have to pass. The smell is a tad overbearing for a to-go meal. Yeah, it's a package deal. Weird smell, but good taste.
Alrighty.
Hello?
Better buy soon so you don't miss out.
Oh wow, I don't recognize any of these titles. The covers are quite unique. I think I'll pick up a few of them. Suppose it's acceptable for a book novice to make their purchasing decisions based on the cover. I see you're eyeing the Frontier Tribes, a history of the war for autonomy. That's a fascinating read. It's a frighteningly accurate account of one of the bloodiest wars in the East. It's filled with vivid, gory descriptions of... I think I'll pass on that one. Maybe you'd like something that's light and breezy? How about this one? It's called The Beauty of Eastern Handicraft. There's lots of photos, so even just flipping through it should be fun. Sounds right up my alley. I'll take it. Choosing a picture book? How pedestrian. Oh well, at least you're taking an interest in our culture, so I won't complain too much. The girl's got an attitude.
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
Hey, you brought some paying customers with you? Wonderful. How about it, ma'am? I'd be more than happy to give you a sample. What sort of food do you serve here? Good question. Allow me to show you what I've got. Here's my famous caterpillar skewer. It's fresh off the grill. Keep those away from me! After I spotted a caterpillar in my garden, I swore I'd avoid them for the rest of my life. I run into them here of all places. And what's even stranger is that they actually smell good. Don't fall for it, ma'am. They'll give you food poisoning for sure. I doubt that. I've actually heard they taste pretty good. I believe it when I taste them, and with all due respect, I don't think I'll be trying those anytime soon. Ja, тут камень, я скажу, вот уж
Got it.
Right.
Там хочу
Right.
топить. Я плакал, могу. So how about it, Missy? What do you say to buying a Moshi doll? He's the new mascot of the Eastern Quarter. This little cat thing's gonna be blowing up real soon. There's something strangely charming about his listless expression. I take 20. I needed some souvenir gifts anyway. I gave them to everyone in my family, my distant relatives, and all of my son's friends. Oh, you've got some deep pockets. Think twice before giving this scoundrel any money. He's coming you. What? But he sounds like such a nice man. Because I am a nice man. Slender. sue you for all your worth if you speak another word. Now, back to the subject at hand. If you buy those dolls, I'll throw in a genuine Eastern bracelet free of charge. It's too good a deal to pass up, don't you guys think? That's for Caroline to decide. I think it's a great deal, so I'll take the set. Your enthusiasm sold me. Aha, yes, I mean, it's a pleasure doing business with you, Missy. You just made this guy's day. Okay, we've done the rounds. I got so much shopping done. I'm still surprised you tried to cater to rescuers in the end. Me too. I guess I just figured I'd take a chance. It didn't taste as bad as expected, but well, let's just say I won't be coming back for seconds anytime soon. I can't believe I just ate the crap out of pillars. I want to throw up. Maybe it would help to take your mind off that. Where would you like to go next? Oh yeah, I remembered something as we were going from store to store. A long time ago I read a novel about a gangster here in Langford. The majority of the story took place in the bar. The book featured thrilling gambling matches. It was quite a page turner. Sounds interesting. What was it called? I don't recall, sadly. None of the titles at the bookstore jumped out at me. I think it might be out of print. That's a shame. Well, if I ever stumble upon it, I'll be sure to give it a read. Please do. I highly recommend it. If the pub is here in Eastern Quarter, I'd very much like to. I never gambled before, but I wouldn't mind trying my hand at it. Well, there's one pub here where gamblers of all types gather. And we just went there a little while ago. Oh, you mean the part that Jack said? Yeah, that might be the one.
Got it.
Right.
The breeze here feels so nice.
Whoa! It's more lively in here than I anticipated. Nobody described it as being run down. And we still don't know if this is the pub that appears in the book. Hey, man! And who's this fancy lady you've got with you? Oh, great timing! This one asked us to bring her here. Apparently, one of her favorite novels is to take place at the bar in the Eastern Quarter. So she wanted to check the place out. Oh well, it's maybe a silly question, but aren't people allowed to gamble here? I normally don't partake in those kinds of activities, but I really like to give it a try. Well, you've come to the right place. A lot of people here are gambling aficionados. Since you're a beginner though, you'll only be able to do low stakes games. Is that okay? Yes, of course. If anything, I prefer that. And I got the cars ready. Hey Van, you're joining us. What? Hey, don't I get to say in this? I'll be cheating you on. Show us what you got. Why am I getting dragged into this? Quit whining. It's not like you were doing anything in particular. I'll let you all pick the game. What do you all normally play? Poker, blackjack and baccarat. I'll give them all a go. I'm fine with that. Okay then, for these games we'll do 10 mira per chip. Get ready, I'm about to crush you guys. Ha! Hopefully this will wake me up a little. And so everyone played a variety of card games and gambled their hearts out. Since Jack and Hal went easy on Caroline, she had a good time. Thank you both for indulging my request. It's so much fun. I better be careful or I may develop a gambling addiction. I felt like I was plugged right in the thick of that novel. I'm glad to hear it. We'd love to have you back anytime, except at night. Things can get a little rowdy around then. Alright then. Alrighty. Is there any other places you wanna go? I think I've seen everything I wanted to. Oh wait, there's one more place I'd like to visit. Gotcha. Where do you wanna go? I made an acupuncture reservation at a place here in the Eastern Quarter. Evidently, the treatment can improve blood flow. Oh, really? Only place around here that does this kind of treatment is Lonkai Clinic. Yes, that's where I made the reservation. It's not far from here. I'll show you where it is. Okay, lead the way, Van. This is Lonkai Clinic? Yes, it is. Are you ready to get your acupuncture treatment? Yes, sir. No, I'll admit I don't like the idea of having multiple needles stuck into my body. However, I dislike my stiff shoulders and back pain even more, so I'll endure it. It's pretty hardcore for a tourism activity. I respect you for trying it out. I kinda want to give it a go too. Might be a great way to recover stamina on the battlefield. I don't think that would be very practical, Ferry. Now then, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing journey. Thank you so much for showing me around. No prob. I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. You never took on a request like that before, but I think we did a pretty good job. Van, I should thank you as well. You accepted her request in past so that Ferry and I could relax and enjoy some sightseeing too, right? Hey, really? Well, I guess I did have a ton of fun and it didn't feel like work at all. Thanks, Van. You're such a nice boss. I only took the geek closer, it would make us mirror. Don't get the wrong idea. Alrighty, I'm gonna work you twice as hard now. Back to Winter Gathering. Hee, yes sir! Okie dokie, now that I'm all rested up, I'm ready to get back into the field.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Mira deposit confirmed.
Befejeztem. És a lóra kaptam egy kicsit, de még nem léptem.
Mindig szintet.
Mondom, el kell érnem azt a következő csíkot. Ez igaz, de még nem értem el a harmadik csíkot. A másiknál meg már igen, a greenje. De mindegy. Szerint, igen, mert nem az a... valahogy nem az jelenti. Ugye hány pont kell.
I can't wait!
Ja, veled kell beszélnem. Bejöttél. I had a wonderful time, you have my gratitude. It all went by so fast. All that's left is the acupuncture treatment. I'll admit that I'm scared, but I'll persevere. My shoulder and back pains will soon be history.
Do you know what you...
I hope to see you again.
Let's see, the case is closed. Ooh.
What's next?
Gosh. Ez következő városrész. Most a main story rész jön, megyek a Harbor Districtbe. Intel Gatheringen vagyunk. Következő rész is igazából beszélgetős rész lesz.
All right.
De sokat ad.
Right. Understood.
Okay.
Right. Understood.
Okay. However,
All right.
You there! How's some pasta sound?
Where'd you next?
Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
És vásároltam.
Really? Looking for something to drink? What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
És vásároltam.
Welcome.
this Eastern cuisine is delicious.
What can I do for you? See you again.
Oké, tízbe vásároltam. Azokat hiszem, nem tízbe vásároltam, de azért megnézem.
You'll never believe what happened.
Finest goods Longport has to offer.
Do you know what you want?
Nem. Akkor mi volt most még? Oké. Ezek drágák. Egyelőre.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Welcome. Thank
I
you
hope
for
to see
visiting
you
the
again.
Kowloon department store. We
Hello
hope
there.
you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer.
Come again.
Come again.
Please step on up.
What'll you have today? Welcome. Thank you for visiting the Kowloon department store. We hope you enjoy your
Ezt
stay
meg kell
as you
veszegetni,
browse the
mert
finest
ezekből
goods
lehet majd
Longport
később
has
majd
to offer.
csinálni különböző egyéb itemeket. A trade-nél.
Thanks for coming.
Ah, welcome.
Welcome. Ennyire ne örüljél nekem.
Thank you for visiting the
I hope to
Kowloon
see you
department
again.
store.
Nem úgy hangzott.
We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse.
What about does it? Might be time to go investigate the stall at the docks. Visiting the docks will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will and unseen sub-events will disappear. Akkor ez közös témakör. Ez közös munka. Azt mondja, hogy ezzel a main story advance-el, ha átmegyek. Elvileg megnéztem mindent, ami volt eddig. Szeptember 20, délután 4:30. Whoa, look at all these boats! Judging by their mix, I imagine this is a privately owned pier. Do you think we'll find a stall here? Probably. There's a big old naval wharf on the east side of town. Rather than hang out there, shitty folks tend to end up in places like this. Sometimes, you'll even find folks peddling black market goods sourced straight from the Navy. Nice. see. If that kind of trading is possible here, I wonder if Harrier has less oversight here as well. Maybe that means we'll find what we're looking for. Only one way to find out. I've got a hunch where the store might be. We should go straight there. Sun's gonna go down soon. Come on down, I've got great stuff for great prices. What about you, my fine, hardworking friend? This pristine old radio comes straight from the Navy and it's a real bargain. Maybe people would actually buy your junk if it didn't break after a couple of weeks. Hey now, sure some of my customers have been unlucky, but not like all of my wares are go bad. I mean, come on, just look at this thing. It's brand spanking new. Forget it already. Besides, the wife will have a conniption if I come home with your crap in hand. Hold on, at least take a look at all these rare items. Don't mind if I do. Well, finally a man with a discerning eye. What can I do for you today? As it happens, I've been browsing the stores all over town, but they're all just selling the same old stuff you'd find anywhere. Hoping to find something a bit more special, if you know what I mean. Oh, then you've come to the right place, my friend. My wares are the rarest of rare. You won't find variety like this anywhere else. So what sort of items are you interested in? Seen anything that looks like this? Isn't that? This must be it. You don't happen to have one on hand, would ya? Sorry sir, unfortunately I'm not familiar with whatever that is. Really, I heard a rumor there was one at the store around here. Well, about that... Please, if you know anything at all, please tell us. But miss, I have a connection to that item, it's precious to me. If you have any information at all, I'll make sure you're fully rewarded. Won't you please help us? Still in team of guard. I'm kidding, wasn't expecting her to bust out the popular guys. Whatever works, I guess. After hearing her cry for help, we couldn't leave her out to dry. We've been doing all we can to help get back what's rightfully hers. Hell, the little one here even flew in from the Central East to help investigate. Huh? That's right. Arusha teaches us to never ignore someone in need. Very. About you, but I feel like a real ass. Don't know about you, but I feel like a real asshole if I sat by and did nothing, knowing these kids are doing all they can. So what do you say? Wanna do a good deed in the name of the Heavenly Mother? Ez a nagyon heavy győzködés már, nagyon csűri csavarja a szavakat. There he goes again. Sheesh, talk about leaving it on pick. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. I had an item that was just like that picture until just recently. The thing is, if I were you, I'd give up. But why? You must have sold it to someone else, right? Point us in that direction and we can haggle with them ourselves. Surely it was that simple. You guys ever heard of the Messeldom Trading Company? Egyre többször. Afraid not. I take it they're from the port city up north. Yeah, but if you ever meet someone saying they work for that company, haul ass in the opposite direction. A couple of weeks ago or so, a source of mine gave me the thing you're working for and asked me to sell it off. Somehow it caught the eye of some nasty folks who claimed to work for that company. Before I knew it, not only did they come after that device, but they made off with all my best stuff without paying a single mirror. Tried to stop them, but they just beat the ever-loving crap out of me. The wounds still haven't fully healed. That's so full. Can't believe them. I think we can take this case to the cops or the guild, given the kind of stuff you sell here either. Even if you could, you wouldn't out a consideration for your source, am I right? Or a sharp one. They said to sell it off quietly for cheap and never speak a word of it ever again. Honest to idiots, that's all I know. There's clearly more to this than meets the eye. We have to leave it here for today. Huh? Is this a party or what? Real rude of you not to invite us, old man. It's them. If you wear your lives, run! We're letting him go then? That means we're the ones they want. I was wondering how long it would be till those employees came to meet us. So this is the fixer poking around our business, eh? Didn't hear he had some sweet arm candy with him though, the lucky asshole. Ignoring the rant, I wouldn't mind taking Blondie for a spin if you know what I mean. Mitől lesz egy seggyű szerencsés? Specifikusan a seggyű. Hogy jön belőle a ki, vagy nem tudom. Nem tudom, ez egy jó kérdés. Vagy nem csíp, vagy nem tudom. The rant? Can I hurt them? Do what you want. Nothing too extreme though. Understood. I'm not sure about this. Well, előkerültek a pisztolyok. Got some fire in those eyes, shorty. I've got a lot of steam to let off thanks to those local bastards. You're just the punching bag I've been looking for. Rifle style is confirmed. Commencing dismemberment. Dismemberment is the definition of extreme. Szét darabolja őket.
You won't get away with this.
Ja, csak közben jöttetek ennyi.
Going all in. What's the matter? Scared?
Activating skill. Target locked. You're trapped. Yes.
What's the matter? Scared? Come on, come on!
I'll get them all at once.
I'll smash you!
Loading enemy stats.
I'll get them all at once.
Just try and take me!
Ah.
Just try and take me!
It can't hide anything from us.
You make me sick! Got a whole slew of them.
Keep it up. It's working.
Over here! All for you! Sucker! You're screwed! Eat that!
There.
All you on yet? There! There!
I'll take you on.
Just try and take me!
There.
Thanks, pal.
Barry!
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Here I go! Bam! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand!
Damn high and mighty.
Full give them your
Time
all!
for the main event. Fans alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Son of a...
Like hell you are. There.
I won't lose! Blades protect us!
Activating skill.
Sucker. You're screwed.
Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Add some more.
Bam! Full boost! Go all out! Keep it up! It's working!
You make me sick. This'll hurt.
Give me your all!
This is it.
Here goes!
Sucker.
Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Sucker. Bear down.
Bam! Activating skill!
Son of a...
Itt
I did it!
level up.
I'm stronger than ever!
Feri is level up volt. Már mindenki 20-as. Kurva. Már minimális, igen. The hell, even the chicks are strong. Get the for to lose now. Quick, grab the blonde one and as a hostage.
Are you losers for real? You get whipped and you still won't get the hell out of my town? Hey, it's him!
Ah, shit.
Fuck ki! Nem, szar! Shit az már szar. Iron Way.
It's that vigilante from the Eastern Quarter!
Jövőbeli csapat, nem, kollégánkat is ismerjük
That's our
meg.
boy! Go get him!
That must be him. It's Aaron.
Right on cue.
Come on, we gotta go! Seriously? Like I'd let you run away now! Say! Wong! Got it! I've been waiting for this! Look at him go! Doing us proud, one butt kicking at a time!
He got them in one fell swoop. A fast swoop, too.
Guess the stories didn't quite do him justice.
I take it you're the guy Sal hired? I'd love to give you a proper Longport welcome, but, well...
Watch out!
Let me guess. Jaeger brat? Not bad, small fry. But my beef is with the old fart behind you.
Come on, man. I'm only 24.
Ott far. Ez a V-fing a 24 évesekre. Kicsit erős.
You really that bent out of shape about outsiders butting in?
Ding ding! We have a winner! If Heiyue's gonna let things go to shit, then it's up to us to handle things around here. And if I can't trust Heiyue, then I sure as hell can't trust their dog either.
Activating shards.
Try not to
Kötelező
disappoint me.
ismerkedés fight. Hát a legtöbb japán játékban csak egy jó kis verekedés után lehet beszélgetni.
Displaying enemy stats.
Hit me! I dare you!
This'll hurt.
I'll dice you up!
Have some of this!
A chance!
Oké.
What's wrong? That all you got?
Activating run.
My move now.
Hit me! I dare you!
A chance!
Full boost. Give them your
Time for the main event.
Fans alive! Raise!
boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Falcon Talon!
Got your number.
Stubborn bastard!
Ja, azt hittem tovább kell használni. Nem kezdtem belejönni.
Oh, what a show! Aaron's strong, but that guy in blue's no pushover. Keep it up! That guy's a beast! Aaron, isn't that enough already? No way I'm gonna give up now! Not until this dude is begging at my feet for mercy!
Who's going to win? It's hard to say. They're evenly matched.
Not too shabby. But it's about time I wrap this up.
That's quite enough.
Of course, it had to be you.
Where did she come from?
Mióta van ő családban egyébként, igen.
It's that bracer from before.
Is that Beauty's blade? Yeah! The famous A-rank bracer! But what's she doing here? You gotta be kidding me! Holy crap!
Szent Koki!
I'll have to ask you all to refrain from fighting in public spaces.
Így van, jó vicces.
Do I make myself clear?
Don't let that pretty face fool you. She mopped the floor with a bunch of us back home.
I don't care! I ain't gonna let some lady talk down to me.
Damn. Ránézett egy picit morzsosra, és már összekütyülte magát.
You haven't seen the last of us!
Didn't think I'd be running into a celeb today. Look here, do what you want with Pops over there, but those punks are our problem. Doubt the guild wants to stick their nose in Heiyue's business, am I right?
Normally, yes. But so long as you're ordinary citizens, it is our duty as bracers to ensure your safety. Though judging by your swordsmanship earlier, I don't imagine you'll be needing our protection.
Glad to hear it. Keep the guild out of our way, and we won't have any problems. Same goes for you guys. Go dance in the Liu family's palm for a while, see the sights, and then get the hell out of my town.
That kid's even more of a handful than I was expecting. Hello, Pot. I'm Keta. The way you broke up that fight was amazing. Sorry we ended up causing you trouble. Don't worry, it's all part of the job. This is making sure everyday people aren't dragged into dangerous situations. Oh, I hear you, alright. Anyway, since we're here, why don't we go grab a bite? Oh! Jó, sejtem, fejezetváltás jön. Nem, azt hittem. A fekete képpel. Nem, a fekete képpel, én mondom, akkor már is a fejezetnek. Limited story time. What a view! With a skyline like this, it's no wonder people call this the dazzling city. Definitely one of this place's best features. No disagreement here. Please enjoy your meal. Well, ain't you the VIP? Not every day the head chef comes out to greet the guests themselves. I suppose. A while back I had this restaurant out of some trouble. They've been treating me like royalty ever since. It's been surprisingly convenient to come here since this establishment distances itself from Heiyue. Damn, I was just joking, but you really are Miss Popular. So not every business in Langport aligns with Heiyue then. Correct, there are many other companies investing in this city after all. People often use this restaurant as neutral ground to discuss business. Interestingly, the Eastern food served here is more akin to Longlai's cuisine than that of Langport. Eastern is a rather broad term, I suppose. So, let's shelve the table talk for now. You wouldn't want the food getting cold. Especially not a meal as lovely as this. Yay, time to dig in! Hold on, please. Yum yum. Really is delicious, isn't it? Shocked me if the chef here trained under the best in the biz back in Longlai. Guess we should be thanking the famous beauty's blade for the hookup. You can stop that anytime, thank you. Besides, I'm sure your client would be more than happy to prepare any reservation if you only asked. Perhaps a fine meal at the Kowloon Hotel restaurant would do. On to us already, huh? Doesn't quite sit well with me that you have connections like this. But given the fact they never come to us, you are the right man for the job. Expectations ain't that high really. We're just holding down the fort until Chow gets back. I assumed as much. No, I'm not sure the white or-hid dragon will be quite as successful securing the help he's after. While that person hasn't left it behind entirely, they seem hesitant to continue the family business. Damn, know her? I could ask the same of you. This person they keep mentioning must be very bad connected. Aren't you going to finish your food, Agnes? Oh, of course. Just wanted to say that I'm glad you're here, Elaine. Not just because you saved us earlier, but for the peace of Langport in general. I appreciate the food, but don't set your expectations too high. The government's tacitly given Hayu a complete freedom to run this city as they please. I can step in when the guild's code allows, but at the end of the day, the people of the Eastern Quarter are loyal to Hayu. Our branch here in Langport serves as an implied deterrent, nothing more. I see. Yet Calvar's favorite bracer made her way out here regardless. It's about Almata, yeah? Exactly. Ordinarily, the guild only intervenes when civilian well-being is directly threatened. There are cases where we can act preemptively, but people know where our line is and how to avoid crossing it. I've heard the warriors of my corps talk about that before. Completely the same about the girl you're seeing. That I'll put it aside for now. All was as usual until a few years ago when a new organization demonstrated a total disregard for that line. I'm sure you can guess who by now. Almata. Until recently, Ayua was the undisputed leader of Calva's criminal underbelly. Almata was just one of many mid-sized non-Eastern mafias. However, things began to change 8 years ago when their former leader, Enrique, made a critical mistake. Imagine you've heard all this in far greater detail from some of your friends though. Bits and pieces, it's hearsay anyway. Almata's underboss at the time took it upon himself to purge Enrique and seize control of the organization. His name is Gerard Dantes. That's what happened. Only ever heard his name, but the guy's gotta be pretty crazy, right? Certainly power, proven himself capable. Almata's standing has skyrocketed in the years since he took control. His charisma is enough to bring even the most hardened criminals into his fold. And for as exceptionally strong as his sword arm is, it's his relentless devotion to his cause that's truly terrifying. Hold up, have you met this guy or something? I have, he didn't identify himself and I couldn't quite see him because of his active camouflage. But I have no doubt that it was him. I'd only been able to apprehend him then, I could have prevented all that Almata's done since. But I was utterly powerless against him. Even just thinking of that fight sends a chill down my spine. For real. Wish I was exaggerating. The guild and the police have been looking into Almata. I suspect Hayua, the CID and other organizations are likely doing the same. However, every attempt to probe Almata with undercover agents ended in failure. Many bracers and police officers have lost their lives. Oh dear. It's not good. What we do now is that Melchior, the member you met, is not Almata's only executive. It's highly likely some are here in Langport as we speak. I know Ben can handle himself, and I can very reluctantly accept that you probably can too, Ferry. But you're where I drew the line on, yes. Dangerous hardly begins to describe the situation here. Tell me, why is a student at one of the country's most prestigious schools using her precious free time working for a fixer? I'm sorry, all I can say is that I have my reasons. My whole life, I've been shackled by circumstances out of my control and forced to give up on many things as a result. However, in meeting Van and Ferry and working together, it feels like my eyes have been opened to a whole new world. Ferida, jó? Ferida. Mert megütlek. The more I see, the more I begin to understand what it is I really want out of my life. As well as the kind of person I aspire to be. While that wasn't my initial reason for working with Van, it's the main reason I'm still helping him. Aww. Yeah. I'm still not convinced this is in your best interest, but it's clear I won't be able to talk you out of this. Alright, I'll leave you to your work for now. Please be extremely careful. That goes for you too, Ferry. Oh, of course. You can count on me. Make sure you take the scary lady's words to heart now. Would you like to take this outside? Please spare me. My apologies for the delay. Here is your son Buzan. Oh, hell yeah! What a vibrant yellow. I don't think I've seen a custard with quite this shape and color before. Yeah, look at it wobble around. What a strange texture. Ez egy ilyen pudingféleség? Mint így pácikával lesznek? Tépkednek belőle pácikával, vagy mi az? It's the perfect level of sweetness. The serve so slick it will slip and slide against the plate, your chopsticks, and even the inside of your mouth. The unique mouthfeel paired with its gentle and subtle flavors is sublime, revolutionary even. In fact, it's a bigger game changer than the Democratic Revolution! I know, right? I've been meaning to ask, has he always been like this? Never did this when we were kids. Jelenetváltás. Elbúcsúzunk a lénytől, és elmegy. Papa! After finishing their meal and parting ways with Elaine, they returned to the Eastern Quarter by bus. Elvette a terepet. Cillakosan azt a gőzölt kínai batyut. It was still early, but feeling tired from their first day of work, the group chose to return to the hotel. Yeah, not a problem. Be there in a sec. Világítottat jó. Ben eljött kártyát.
A flush. Looks like I win this one.
Bah, it's feeling lucky tonight too.
You might have had a shot if you hadn't gone all in at the end there. A win's a win, though. You're paying double for your info this time.
Yeah, whatever. Your booze fund was looking pretty dry anyway. By the way, I heard Elaine's in town. Alright, forgot you knew her. Yeah, I just got here this evening. What's with the creepy laugh? Ain't it tough being so popular? Everywhere you turn, there's another girl vying for your attention. You have too much to drink, bud. Like you've got any right to talk when we all know your old pal is. No, we're done talking about this.
Talking about what?
It's guy stuff. Way too dirty for the likes of you. Now shoo.
Why are men like this? Asshole!
Check you. I'll check you, boy. Azt te vagy a segjuk. Anyway, what I've got for you is way heavier than the stuff you were working on this afternoon. That blondie and the kid are ready for it, to be honest. Why do you think I came alone? Pair of jokers. Recently, a pair of cheating pros have been going around making a mess of Langford's gambling scene. Normally, it would be my job to do something about it, but there are rumors that A is backing them. It would be a huge help if we investigated them in my stead. If things go well, I'll deduct your info fee in addition to giving you a reward. Talk to Poison for the deeds. Jack. Pair of jokers has been added to the to-do list. An artist working with A, huh? Yeah, that's a mess, alright. Well, see you around. You're going alone? That's the plan? I know you're tough and all, but wandering around this town late at night by your lonesome ain't the brightest idea. Now, don't bite my head off. Why not ask Eileen to come along? Like I've got any right to do that. I can handle this myself. I've got the best nose in the biz, you know. Don't fuck that sniffer too hard, you hear? Pa! Pa! Mentek egyet. Kicsi.
Kell egy kis por?
Nincs meg. A maradék ebédet járnára. Eszem egy ideje.
Szerint így, akkor úgy kell csinálni.
Száraztól legyen. És aztán meg közben a kávét is most van végül. Így van. Azt kiáltás, aztán. Ja. Nekem szerintem végéhez érkeztünk. Hamarosan folytatjuk. A történet következő epizódjával folytatjuk. Csocsantás. Sounds like you and Jack had a pretty close match. Seeing you two face off again really took me back. Anyway, if you need a drink, I'd be happy to fill your cup.
No need to be shy now. See you again.
What's next?
Well, I tried my luck in a game with Jack. I'm sure you can guess how that went. I thought he hadn't changed at all, but see now I was that wrong. Even when plastered, he's as sharp as a tack. Honestly, I think he's amazing. Oh, are your assistants not with you? I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but Langport can be very dangerous at night. You better watch yourself out there, alright? I know. Jack said the same thing. Oh, did he? That's funny. Well, I know you're busy with work, but if you get some free time, drop by for a drink. If you do, I'll make you some special sweets to go with it. I know you're busy with work, but if you get some free time, drop by for a drink. If you do, I make you some special sweets to go with it.
Alrighty.
I have some serious beef with A, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I've got plenty of info to sell, so if you're interested in buying, you know where to find me.
Always got booze to look forward to.
Damn it! I lost again! Ah! How the hell did Jack get so good? Guy was as red as a tomato. He practically dragged himself under the table and he still kicked my ass. It's got the devil's own luck, I tell ya.
Ladder launch!
Szerintem még onnan várnak kéne vele, nem?
Meg egy pont, ne?
Ez most egy kötelezőn van. Beszélni kéne ott a bárpultossal, de akkor inkább kijöttem a bárból. Harry, my shoe. Harry was never happy when an incident occurs in the eroded cave. Here's their bottom line. Things get dangerous there at night, so for my sake, don't even think about going there right now. De én akarok. Arra beszélek, hogy éjszaka másmilyen. Nem enged. Isten kóterben most nem fog kiengedni. Hogy meg, jó? Minek állsz akkor itt, ha nem viszol az erodit kép, akkor kell haza is mehetnél. Uran. I had no trouble finding work after quitting the mining job. Trade and finance were on the rise at the time, so there were all sorts of career jobs available. To replace the mining business here, and thus the mine was drowned in the ever-changing tide of the economy. That place held a great many memories, so perhaps that is why I was saddled with regrets.
Hey, friend, you got a minute?
I know you're intimately familiar with the Eastern Quarter, but its storied history holds many secrets. Secrets that even the citizens aren't privy to. It may behoove you to look to its past someday. I think you will find some points of interest.
Alrighty.
Oh, good stuff right here.
Hello there, man. I assume you the young ladies have retired for the evening? Now that I think about it, you haven't visited us at night, have you? Why don't you try this tonic powder? It's sure to add the spring in your step. Works wonders for me and my wife. I consider it. Though that thing looks a bit sketchy, to be honest. You're gonna thank your brand if you try to sell that crap. Sketch? Crap? Oh, dear sir, I'll have you know my medicine is the finest in all of Langport. The clinic buys my herbal medicine at wholesale prices. Huh. So why are you selling food and ingredients then? Aren't you leaving a lot of money on the table by not going all in on medicine? Sure, but I enjoy selling food as well. Seeing the looks on unsuspecting customers' faces when they first try out my stuff is a daily delight. I live for the moments when young women complain about my food being bitter, then end up getting hooked anyway. Okay then, question your weirdo kinks out loud. Do you find yourself exhausted at night but don't want to go to sleep? Well, do I have the stuff for you? In particular, the stuff works quite well on folks who were, well, you know.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Well,
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
Antique Solar Gigant. I'm jealous of you free as a bird types. Wish I could fly the coop. But if I tried, the old ball and chain would throw a fit. Speaking of, don't you have family too? Should you really be leaving your kids to fend for themselves? Oh, I'm not worried about them one bit. They're perfectly independent. I think they'd be more annoyed if I wasn't out and about. They get a kick out of the fun stories and rare stuff I bring back from my travels. Sure, you'd be disappointed if I hung my head and rested on my laurels too. Don't you love hearing about my adventures? I mean, sure, but what you're doing is still dangerous. And word of advice, you should carve out some more time for your kids. They're gonna get sick of your antics eventually. Ah, may very well be right. I'm just seeing this guy at the inn. Spoiled Jigan, huh? Like me, Jigan has firmly planted his feet into the ground and spread his roots. That approach has its perks, I'll admit. Having a consistent clientele must be nice. I can't blame him for wanting stability, but me, I like my freedom too much to change course.
No need to be shy now. See you again. No need to be shy now. See you again.
An antique merchant got beaten to hell and begged by some gangster at the port. He might just pull out of the beast. Normally I'd be fine with less competition, but this just isn't right. Also, if they're targeting antique dealers, I could be next. I have to start sleeping with one eye open.
Hello there. Come again. Hello there. Come again.
Come again.
Better buy soon so you don't miss out.
És én a streamer vagyok. Én kiabálhatok. My time here is unbelievably chaotic. Why can't tourists flock to other towns? Frankfurt isn't the only place that's representative of the East. For instance, there's Longlight, a village on the eastern border that is very much like the Far East. The nights there are evidently quite serene. Eastern culture is wide and varied. If you believe Langport encapsulates the East in its entirety, then your perspective is as shallow as a puddle.
Look as long as you'd like. Thank you.
Alrighty.
The night market is so fun.
I should ask Aaron for some pointers. He knows martial arts and everyone looks up to him. I'm going to become just as strong as him one day, and I'll definitely be able to protect the city with Shin. Maybe Aaron would be willing to train with me again. Aaron and I go to the same Gekka school, so I've been able to see him in action. He's mainly a swordsman, but he's a master of unarmed martial arts too. He's also a great teacher. Never beszéltem a kérdést. Ó, azt mondom, vissza kell mennem. Well, if it isn't dark right, I heard from my daughter that you met Aaron. We apologize that your encounter with him was so combative. Aaron can be quite intemperate sometimes, not to mention stubborn. Yeah, I got that much from our fight. Strength is the real deal though. I can see why you guys struggle to rein him in. I promise you that he's not a bad guy at all. Just a little rough around the edges. He's always looking after his friend, and while he'll never admit it to your face, he's very kind to the children and the elderly. Just as she says, were it not for those qualities, we wouldn't put so much faith in him. He also has a vast array of knowledge and possesses great leadership skills, which will serve him well should he become an elder of Heiyue. My eldest son wishes to climb the ladder of Heiyue, so he desires those attributes. That is why he is studying abroad as we speak. Gotcha. Well, don't worry about Aaron and me. I never judge a book by its cover. But gotta at least make it to the midpoint before I make a call. And it looks like I'll have a chance to get a good long look at him and his actions soon. Just as I heard, you may seem rash on the surface, but you're actually very observant. Well then, I shall leave this matter in your capable hands. If you would please watch over Aaron in my stead. Also, while this is just my opinion, I get the feeling that if you and Aaron work together on something, you'll get along quite well. Aaron may be reluctant to join Heiyue, but I truly believe that when the time comes, he shall step up to the plate and lead us. I have faith that he will one day look inward and realize his true calling. Just like my son did. Looks like Fan has come for once. If you have anything to discuss with him, now's the time.
How is it this late?
Hey, friend. Got something you'll like.
Hey, Heydrich. I've been spending most of my night talking with this kind merchant here. He's been teaching me all about Eastern culture. Thanks to him, I'm loaded up on medicinal herbs, and I bought a holy vase for an absolutely cheap price. This Mushi character is awesome. I'll hit the jackpot today. I feel like I've seen the character before, but the merchant says it's 100% original. And the merchant never lies, so it must be true. Hehe, but those are total suckers. Oh, I mean, they're my bestest customers. They don't go raising a stink about faults in my merchandise. The herbal medicine is totally safe and the Moshi brand's completely legit. Any resemblance to other characters is purely coincidental. If I hear Moshi is a Mishi ripoff, one more damn time I'm gonna lose it. This one has a long nose and the eyes are higher up. They look nothing alike. Moshi is not a knockoff. Look at my face. Won't this face lie to you?
You've come to the right place. And thanks as always.
My noodles are the best in town.
Igen. Így van. Meg is erre váltott. Welcome. Would you care for some knife cut noodles? You also serve ramen if that's more to your liking. Noodles are a staple of Eastern cuisine. Though I do hear there are places around the world that use special flour instead of wheat to make soba.
What do you need? There you go. Thanks.
Let's see what we've got.
Egyszer quest a stream and close the collecting board. Already got all the force spinels here.
Oh, did you hurt something?
We're done for the day, so if you have any business with us, make it quick. I plan to start preparing tomorrow's medicines as soon as we close. Hopefully, work will lighten up over the coming days, but with violence continuing to break out on the streets, I'm not holding my breath. For some reason, the air smells different tonight. Normally, I wouldn't think anything of it, since your seaside changes in the wind are to be expected. But I don't know, my gut's telling me something's off.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
I heard Aaron got into yet another fight. He was one of my former students, quite a troublemaker, that one. I know he cares deeply for his friend, as well as this town, but he still worries me. May the blessings of the Heavenly Mother be with him and his friends. After a full day of non-stop prayer, I finally decided to go back to the inn and rest, but I'm too stressed to sleep. My business doesn't turn around soon, my life's gonna be in shambles. Oh goddess, oh Heavenly Mother, please take pity on this poor debt-ridden soul and smite those vile underhanded consultants. Ahelyett, hogy csinált volna valamit, egész nap itt ült és imádkozott. Aha. Minden, ami terem van. Nem csak a pénzért aggódik. Egész imádkozol, akkor fogja pénzre sokat. Este sokat hiszel. Előbb-utóbb bepótolod. Tourists often ask me about the temple's place in the Eastern Quarter's history. Long before the Calvardian Revolution, this place was a humble trading town. But about a century ago, many immigrants flocked here due to the chaos in the East, and those people founded this temple. Igen? Sure. Az én streamem innentől már. Így van. Nem fogok olvasni, csak búrolgatok. Let's pick up Trucky's spot here. Sorry for being all anxious earlier this afternoon. Just a bout of the jitters, that's all. So, what's the word? You taking a nighttime stroll through town? Don't blame ya, it gets nice and lively at night. Plenty of ways to have some fun. Be sure to stay away from those outsider punks. Punks though, you hear? They've been popping up here more lately.
Hello there. See you again.
Have you had dinner yet? There are plenty of good places to eat around here. If you want my personal recommendation, well, I suggest staying here and having our food. Not biased at all. Our Goa Pandian dish, which is named after our fine establishment, has been beloved by people here for half a century.
Yummy!
That was a good shower. I'm all nice and warm. Let's dry our hair now. Wait, does this place not have a dryer? Should let them relax. Need to get them involved in this. Getting before. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,
Gotta keep this up.
3 plusz 2. 17. Azt nyilván nem. Hát ez ennyi. Akkor is. És csap. Végce. Itt a zuhany. Két zuhany fej van. Mi nem, az... Ezek a tekerők. Mindig biztos. Attól. Nem tudom áttörni, nem mehetek fel. Így jó. Or, man, I don't scare the freaking daylights out of those outsiders. Serves them right. Won't be long now till we send those losers packing. See, we threw a party to celebrate our inevitable win. Someone call Aaron right now. Aaron kicked so much ass in that fight. Wish I was half as good a fighter as he is. Probably best not to compare myself to him though. It's not gonna do my self-esteem any good. So I got a good nose on me, good nose on me though. Serves me well when I'm on lookout. Man, that was refreshing as hell. They really showed those gangsters and outsiders that we mean business. Aaron must have had them quaking in their boots. Shame that blonde chick had to ruin it all. Things were just about to get interesting. Amalia, I can't wait for the show tonight. It's always a treat to see the more provocative productions this place puts on. I'm lucky that I can come here whenever I want. People who live outside of Langport don't have that privilege. If only there was some way they could be part of the experience too. Wait, I know! I'll make a fan club on the Orbalnet. We can create a nice, wholesome community of fans all over the continent. The Eastern Theater is incredible! The Eastern charm, the stunning choreography, and those dashing performers. Alright, boys, back in we go. I can't wait to see the next performance. Kick it out of here, Smellies. We've been watching this non-stop for 5 hours. Don't make us watch another, please. Theater is the greatest thing in the world. I'm totally hooked. They're putting on a different performance for this next showing, and I have to see it. The final performance of the day is coming up. Our actors will likely be playing to a full house. Many of our guests have been from out of town as of late. Having our culture and traditions accepted and embraced by others is truly a joyous thing. Today's final performance is about to begin. Our night shows are usually packed. That's partially because we have many regulars like Amalia who see multiple shows a day. It's planning to start up a fan club on the Orbalnet to create an online community for our theater. It's an ingenious idea. Amalia is so inventive.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming!
I heard Aaron took care of a bunch of nothings again. He must have downed them all with his gecko style. Neat, is that where he learned his sword dancing techniques? What else was on my ship? Would I be able to dance as well as him? Should ask him about that later. For now, I got to focus on the performance ahead of me. All that's left is today's final show. We'll end it all with a bang. Our theater is usually packed with older guests late at night, so the content of the production is more mature to match. Being able to adjust your performance to suit the tastes and preferences of your present audience is the mark of a true professional.
Not this way.
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Back on the clock, eh? You certainly are a hard worker. Yeah, well, this request came from Jack, and I don't mind hustling for him. I respect that. If you'd like, I can help you along since I know a little of the cheating duo. I believe their names were Samson and Richie. I hadn't seen them around these parts before last week, but they certainly made an impression. As soon as they walked through my doors, they challenged Harlet to a round of gambling. It was a close match, but she lost. They did have? Wow, you guys must have been close. I'm not so sure. Had Paul been serious from the start, things would have ended very differently. However, those swindlers pretended to be rookies when they approached her. A loss is a loss though. Elle blames herself for underestimating their abilities. So they pulled one over on her, huh? Didn't the same thing happen to one of Jack's old buddies? Oh, you heard about that, did you? You are very sad. The person in question is very much ashamed about that, and so is Hal for that matter. She is really beating herself up over this. I get why her pride's been wounded. Now, Samson and Richie showed their true colors after the match. So I recall the two of them ran around yelling, "We kicked Hal's ass! I bet Jack's too scared to take us on." Had they been defeating that ad nauseam in the other gambling joints around Longport. That's about all I know on my end. I don't have anything sorry to say. Sorry, you've already been a huge help. I can get the rest of what I need on my own. Jack and his reputations are on the line, so I'll get this settled on the double. I appreciate that. Best of luck, man. Thanks. I need to find the people who are in the know about Langport's underground scene and question them. Guess I can check out Dr. Lonkai's place first since it's nearby. Huh? I know you're busy with work, but if you get some free time to buy for a drink. You do, I'll make you some special sweets to go with it.
Let me ask you something.
I overheard your conversation, so you know that I lost them? Well, yeah. This is so humiliating. I'm Jack's partner, so I can't lose face like this. Swear I'll get them next time. I won't go down without a fight. Yeah, I know, you kick their asses into next week. You've got this. Hee, thanks. Though I know I may not get the chance. Earlier Jack said I'm gonna take off soon so I can bring the night away. But I'm guessing he's going out to confront them with you, right? If he's involved, you gotta understand where he's coming from. Sure, but he doesn't have to be such a worrywart. He should know I can take care of myself. But fine, I won't be selfish. Sorry for getting you wrapped up in my mess. Hey, don't apologize. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. Ez egy olyan fura mondatszerkezet, hogy mindig megzavar. Nem csináltál semmit.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Ide hozod egyik csokit. Köszönöm. Igen, értemehetnél. Te bunkó vagy. Ennyi. Álltam neki mangos turmixot. Kitaláltam. Jimmy-t is vettem hozzá. És ennyit sem kapok viszontlásra. Ez igaz.
Well, well,
What? Oh.
alrighty. Alrighty. Well,
Ja.
let me ask you something.
You wish to know about Samson and Richie? I've been hearing those names a lot as of late. Then, you have a match with them recently, Shanley? Yeah, I dabble in gambling every now and then. They challenged me to a match and I couldn't very well say no. Gotcha, how did it go? Not great. I heard about their match against Hell beforehand. I thought they must have used some underhanded methods to beat her. But I was wrong. They were the real deal. As far as I could tell, they were both just as good as Hell. That's impressive. Ah, there goes my plan to take them on by myself. Yeah, chances are you'd get demolished. And if you think you can get rough with them, forget it. They're always got bodyguards with them. If you're going to take them on, you need a plan. Yeah, good one too. Don't do anything stupid, right? I know. Thanks, you too. Okay, I think I talk to Jigan next. He's another acquaintance who likes gambling. Maybe he'll know something about all this.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
What's next?
Can we talk?
Samson and Richie? Yeah, I remember them. They challenged me to a few rounds of cards. It didn't go so well for me. His best has made out like a bandit. Sorry to hear. You knew those guys were cheaters, right? And you take the bait. I enjoy playing with the handicap. Living on the edge is the best way to live. Suddenly I missed my chance to back out and I paid the price for it. Now I'm stuck drinking cheap booze for the next half year. So you better not go blabbing to my wife about any of this, you hear me? Don't worry, I ain't a snitch. Wish we could mop up these assholes though. They're raking in the cash at everyone's expense. Any idea who else got scammed by the double-dealing duo? They're one of Arrow's buds. Got done in pretty bad. Don't know the kid's name, but he apparently got burned big time. Word on the street is he's hatching a revenge scheme. Good to know. Yes, man, I owe you one. Heh, buy me some grade A booze and we'll call it even. So, a friend of that brat is a victim in all this too. Might have some info on the cheaters. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but if we're talking payback, maybe he'd be willing to help.
Look at you! Working your ass off! Think I could tag along?
Speak of the devil. I get the feeling you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is usually the point where I tell you to hightail it out of my town. After what happened at the docks, I'll admit you've piqued my curiosity. I want to learn more about how you do things, so I'll be keeping you company for a while. Just so we're clear, I'm not taking no for an answer. So that's how you wanna play it, huh? Yeah, this works out perfectly for me. Fine, but on one condition. I want to question one of your pals. And told Aaron about the cheaters. You're chasing those S-clowns. And that's all the more reason for me to join up with you. Thanks to them, since broke as hell. No one messes with my bros. So I'm so down to get some payback. Let's go. Hold your horses, my dude. We're not rushing into this. Still sniffing for information on those guys. You know anything about them? Got nothing. But Sid might know a thing or two. He's probably hanging around the front of the Eastern Theater. Let's go talk with him. Hey, slow down little, will ya?
It's Aaron Way!
Yo, Aaron! You were amazing back there! Thanks! Hope you come back soon!
Word on the street is you got into another fight. You're going to hurt yourself one of these days.
Sorry to worry you, ma'am. Appreciate the concern, though. Fine with me.
Right.
Hey, Aaron. Thanks a bunch for the help earlier.
Sure thing, Pops. But you'll be on your own from here. Got it?
Hard to get anywhere with you around, you attention-grabbing punk.
Sorry for being so popular. I can switch into my costume if it would help.
Yo, what's up, Aaron? What you doing with that handyman bastard? We were all just talking about grabbing a bite to eat. Wanna ditch this loser and hang with us? Pass, I'm gonna keep an eye on the old fart while he's doing his job. Might learn a thing or two. I getcha. That was important and all. I keep that in mind while I'm guiding people around. Well, good luck with your mission, Aaron. Catch you later. Wish you could join us though. Tell you what, Northfar's probably gonna wrap up soon, so I'll join up with you guys after that. I think an all-out celebration is in order after we kick the crap out of those outsiders. When I get there, let's call over some hot chicks and chill. Better stop calling me old fart, you little bastard. Hell yeah, tonight's gonna be bad! Egyébként igen, itt állunk, legalább amikor itt állunk, akkor ne hívják Filmfingnak. I'm excited to hear all the funny stories about the handyman. I haven't seen those outsiders around here lately. I think they really might be gone for good. Time to celebrate. We'll get started with the party once you're done with your thing, Aaron. Let me know when you're ready.
Right.
Can't wait to hear Aaron's stories tonight. He's all like gathering info while on guy duty, but he's way better at that than me. He always pairs up with the best people and has the juiciest stories to tell. How does he do it? We're gonna wait around and kill time. Aaron's never done us wrong. Following that guy always leads to some interesting shit.
Let me ask you something.
You wanna know about Samson and Richie? Those guys are a couple of shithead cheaters. I lost to them big time. But that's how the ball bounces, I guess. Cheating's only cheating if you get caught in the act. It's on me for losing, but there's something they did that got me pretty upset. What did they do? They do you dirty? Tell me, I'll avenge you if they did. Thanks, Aaron. I'm not mad about anything they did in the match. I'm upset that they broke a promise they made. Before the match, they said that if I went broke and couldn't cover my losses, they'd only make me pay what I had on me. Then after I lost, they did a heel turn and said I had to give them everything I had and then some. They told me if I couldn't fork over the cash, they'd put me to work at the Musseldom Trading Company. What? Are you freaking kidding me? So that's where Almata comes into the picture. After that, I called up Sei and Huang and borrowed the beer I needed from them. They came in and clutched for me. If I wasn't broke out of my ass, I'd bet money that there are others who got suckered by those sniveling bastards. I'm gonna murder those assholes. Any idea where they're holed up? I think they said they were staying at the Cologne Hotel. Told me to head there if I wanted some revenge. Getting some revenge, alright. Instead of dealing out cards, I'll be dealing out ass kickings. Yeah, not happening. You're supposed to be watching me do my thing. So quit trying to call the shots. That's my job. Fine. Better hurry the hell up though. If you start taking your sweetest time, I'm bailing, got it? Sure, do whatever you want, bud. Anyway, we still don't know enough about these guys. I'm gonna head to Newtown to do some snooping around. You coming with? Sure, whatever. Ó, bazd meg! Akarok egy kicsit blueprincezni. Így a blueprint egy ideje. Tudod, hogy ség. Nem a lába ide tudunk rá. Mindjárt. Dupla ellenőrzés mentés.